Hey guys, welcome to Bliss and Beats. There's some crazy shit going on in the celestial world that I wanted to share with you. So let's call this episode 1.5. So basically, today is really like a big deal and a huge opportunity to do some really important inner work. Today is not only a new moon, which happens every single month, but it's also a supermoon and a total eclipse in Pisces. So, what does all of that mean for you? Well, to be honest, I'm not an astrology expert by any means, though I do think that it's really fascinating and interesting. And I've always seen these like bizarre parallels between what's going on in like horoscopes or the things that you read about and what goes on in my life. But more than that, the top line here is that this is a huge opportunity for some really big shifts in your life. New moons are always really good opportunities to release things that no longer serve you and to set intentions for what you want for the coming month. And then kind of coupling on these two additional forces, all that means is that this is going to be a really, really powerful one. Pisces is really huge for emotional growth, and a lot of what I've read says that this is a huge opportunity for really bringing something new into your life, for like starting something totally different, totally new, and like that's fucking awesome. So whether or not you believe in this stuff, which I would say that I'm like 50-50. I do think it's a lot of fun and it's just a great opportunity to reflect and really feel like there's something outside of you helping to push you along towards something. So, the other reason why I wanted to talk about this today is I feel like I've been going through some pretty profound internal work over the past week or so. Went through a little bit of shit in my life that I am planning to talk about in a couple of videos. There's just too much to get into to share today, but what I do want to share is that it's really bringing up for me this idea that for so long now, as someone who is very invested in self-help, I've been very reliant on others and on outside tools, and I think that the world is really inviting me to step into my personal power. And that is a huge theme for me, and it's a huge theme for this eclipse. So it all is kind of aligning, which is really crazy. It's kind of how things work like this. So what happened today was I was digging into my travel bag, and I brought a couple of crystals along with me. Crystals are a new, weirder part of my life, but I love embracing the weirdness, embracing the magic. So I bought a crystal that I thought was extremely beautiful, that really spoke to me, and that was kind of meant to be this beacon of power for me. I posted on Instagram like a week ago, myself clutching this crystal and like holding it, and I was doing a power meditation, and it was all this like stuff I was trying to do to like bring more personal power into my life, to feel this like huge degree of like self empowerment. And then today I go into my bag and I take out the crystal, and it's in two pieces, which is weird for a lot of reasons. You'll kind of see it like has this perfectly nice, like perfect split on it. I haven't done anything physically to the bag. I haven't dropped it. Like it was tucked away in a safe pocket. I honestly have no idea how this happened. And my first inclination was like, oh fuck, what does this mean? Does this mean something? Like, what does this mean? And I mean, the old me would have gone into like crazy panic mode and like Googled, what happens when your crystal breaks? What does that mean? If anybody knows the psychic candle story, you know how crazy I can be when other people tell me that something means something bad in my life. But this time, I didn't do that. And instead, I decided to take this as a sign that maybe I don't need the power crystal anymore. Maybe the power that I have always had inside of me is finally coming out in a huge way. I'm finally really deeply supporting myself and trusting myself and knowing that life is going to work out for me brilliantly because I'm a powerful motherfucker and a magical being. And you can be too. So I invite you on this super moon eclipse, new moon, Pisces bullshit, to number one, release whatever has been holding you back and making you believe that you're not powerful. And I invite you to step into your power. So, moral of the story, new moon, really powerful stuff, new powerful you. And I'm going to sign off as my friend Bryce does because I think it's appropriate. Today on this supermoon, fuck it, I choose magic. I'll see you guys on the blog.